Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chibowski. In the second round of this week, I am fighting Absorbent from the guild GID, Keep Firing as Shoals. Alright, no clue what all that is about, but 719k lifetime. He has 4 Galactic Legends, but no ultimate on SEE. Seems to be a pretty frequent thing I'm encountering. And so yeah, let's just get into the match. Don't really want to bash this guy's mods too much, but just to try to show you why you're gonna see what you're about to see. Which is him clearing one zone. So here he took 2 attempts on the Darth Revan team. I put the Padme team up front again, make them overspend a bit on it because it's still annoying to take down. And then over here he took 3 attempts on the General Skywalker team, failed once on the Night Sisters, and he did not even try to attack the back wall, which had JMK and Maul and Finn teams, so those weaker ones he didn't take out, just trying to get through the top there to get more banners. So yeah, I did set 3 Galactic Legends on defense, but he typically keeps about 2 to 3 on offense, so I didn't really need more Galactic Legends on his defense. I've been wanting to go a bit tougher on defense again because the first week shows me going very light, and if I just keep that up, then any kind of trick of going a bit heavier on defense will only be pulled off once. So I need to add a bit of variety there. On his defense then, he put in an SEE team and then some Separatists and Bounty Hunters. And in the bottom wall we have his resistance teams with a Kylo Ren and Mass team. So I guess I'll get started with the Rey then. So she is health modded, but I believe, okay, decently fast. Yeah, about 8.3k offense, so my SE should be able to tank that just fine. They do of course have the heroes, and the annoying part for me is being forced to link L3. So let me just go Separatists. Just send in these 2. My SE is healthy enough to tank the ultimates. There's no Rage Edit training to put healing immunity on me, so there shouldn't really be any risk there. Besides putting on the wrong tech or something silly like that. So initially for this one you have to link L3 and Rey. Rey just taking so many turns that you need to get to the ultimate fast enough. And then before you pull off your ultimate you can relink someone else. So I guess they're targeting down Watt first. I will recover his protection just to buy a little bit of time. Let's keep him around. Rey is gonna Whirlwind probably. Let's just let Watt take that one, because he's doing all the dirty work here. There we go. And then it's, yeah, what do you do with SE? You stall. You let them do their thing. The ultimate here is probably not gonna... Let's see, I'm already quite far, so I'm already considering to relink here. But maybe I'll do it in one more turn. So if all of them move before me, then... okay, let's relink already. Take it from L3, put it on Finn. And then now I'm looking fine, I can even recover the protection, can do that on Holdo. See if I get to ultimate by the next turn, probably just short. There we go, 94. And then I go into mine. Pick off the tank and Finn, and then yeah, do the same with the other ones. So just link these and then basically wait and focus on Rey in the meantime. So barely takes me under max health at the moment. Really no threat whatsoever there. Hopefully I can get off Holdo or get my ultimate soon. Or I called the ultimate, but it's really just a special. There we go. And let's see if we can pick off Rey before she does another ultimate. Not counting on it, but maybe. I think I'm gonna be one move short. Yep, there it is. Could have otherwise ended with full protection, that would have been pretty neat, but that's not happening today. Not even gonna be full health, I think. Okay. Well, 59 in the first one. With that one done, I'd like to move on the SEE team, because I really only have one good option there. It's gonna be my troopers. Yeah, JML, obviously not gonna use him, though there are options to do that. Let's see, do I even want to bring Gideon? Let me just quickly check. Oh, here's another one, plus 65 speed. Oof. Like, sure, I could bring Gideon, but again, I don't really need him. So troopers with Veers, Stark. I guess if I don't use Gideon elsewhere, I might as well throw him in here. Put in Death Trooper. So, yeah, Death Trooper for sure, actually, for the Dispel. I think if I want to change anything, let's just do it without Gideon. Maybe I'll end up regretting it, but I don't see why I would. Kind of like this combination better. So they link Piet and they should link Death Trooper indeed. So if there's a Malak on their team, then my Death Trooper cannot crit, which is quite nice. So now I mark my Dark Trooper, I buff up, I skip the turn on this one, dispel all of that. I should have probably seen that part coming, shouldn't I? That's not particularly smart. I should have marked someone else, so this could actually go sideways here. Let me take a quick look. Because Dooku is going to go for Dark again if I group attack here, but I still will. Because I think I can blast through this guy, or get one kill on Dark. Let's dispel that too. There we go. That's what I was hoping. And now Dark is out of it, and I can kind of proceed as I initially planned. It's not the greatest execution there, but a good learning moment for me. Because Dooku can be pretty annoying here. And it's probably better to mark your Stark so that Dooku goes for him instead. Let's see, Stark is gonna move before Dooku does. And Dark gets the assist here, so that's good. And he still has his 4 stacks, so that's nice as well. Let's pick off Maul here. And I don't have any Deceived on me, so I don't really need to go for Dooku next. So instead I'll probably do this. Now. Yeah, seems good. Don't really want to do it too late, because otherwise you just reset the progress on SEE, which doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm kind of hoping I can still get to full protection, but it's probably not happening. Boost Stark here. I thought he had his special available, so SE is gonna reset my stacks here. And recover his protection. Fortunately didn't kill me. So yeah, also lost... Oh no, I got my health banner back. Okay. All good. 59. So I need to be a bit more mindful about the Dooku. I've seen this go wrong once actually, but you can work your way out of it. Just didn't remember in this moment. So hopefully that was useful to you. So next time just mark your Stark probably, because he already used his buffs and his AoE dispel is not that useful. So if he gets stunned there, it's not a big deal. Again, bringing Gideon's also an option. Maybe you don't have it available to you. So, I mean, I guess you might also not have a Relic 7 Dark Trooper. But in general, when using troopers, be smart about who you put the mark on. If Dooku is there anyway. Which he sometimes is, not particularly often. Because there's going to be cases, like I kind of intentionally kept him here, there's going to be cases where people don't set CLS and then you still have to use Grievous to take something out. So the question is, how do you do that? What kind of team do you pick and how well does this team do? And there are quite a lot of questions that I don't have great answers to. So sometimes just trying to figure it out yourself can be a good starting point. Rage Jedi Training I've been seeing a lot on defense as compared to previous seasons, even though I personally think that she's a phenomenal offensive team. A lot of people do like to set her on defense. So I figured, alright, let's give that one a shot. So I can control quite a lot of characters here. Let's do R2 as well. Or just delete him from existence. And I think besides Rage Jedi Training, there isn't really going to be too much action here. Make sure I pick off Veteran Smuggler Han before he gets angry with me for killing Rey. He'll be 2. I mean, this is obviously like it's a very poorly modded Rage Jedi Training team. So not exactly representative, but I mean, if this one goes so flawlessly, then you can imagine a stronger team should also work. Getting through that foresight is going to take a bit. I can heal Magna back up as well, just not to full. This is a bit annoying, I just lost the protection on B2, so it's going to be a 58, but not a big deal. Now, using Rage Jedi Training against Grievous is also possible on the other hand, if you're properly modded and know how to get multiple kills at the same time. So in a bad situation you could go and do that, but not something I would specifically recommend. So there's also going to be another First Order team probably, because this guy always sets the exact same defense, which is why I've done what I did. And that's going to be the Hux lead. So against Hux lead I wouldn't want to use Rage Jedi Training, but against Kylo Ren and Mass lead here, it's actually quite a nice team. So important to start with a burn to get as many exposes out there as possible. This is also the reason why I mod my R2 to be slightly faster than BB-8. Because if BB-8 takes a turn now while everyone is exposed, you reduce all of their turn meter a little bit. Whereas for many people BB-8 goes first, he wiggles but doesn't reduce any turn meter, and then R2 puts down the exposes. So it's a little change in the turn order there that can help quite a bit to further maintain control over the other team. And I'd highly recommend you, if you're able to make that work. As a result, my BB-8 isn't super fast. I think he's like 308 or something. So that's nothing phenomenal, but I only need to make R2 a little bit faster than that, which is not super difficult either. I don't actually have a speed set on him, mine is an offense set because the boost is just too good. And I've made him a pretty good priority on my roster to give a bit of speed to with an offense set. Because when farming for offense sets, really you're mostly looking for those offense percent secondaries, and not that often to be super fast as well. It does happen, but it's certainly not as common as some other sets, as attackers don't always need to be lightning fast. So what's nice about that is that as a byproduct you'll also get a lot of fast offense mods that aren't necessarily mods you would want to put on other characters. Maybe they don't even have a percent offense secondary, and those are perfect for someone like R2. So that's how you end up there. I haven't taken any hits yet, I've just been talking a lot. I could have saved that to recover protection, but I think I'll just start whacking these guys. The exposes obviously don't do any damage, so I've just got to burn through these and land some healing immunity. And I think I'll just go for Kylo Ren first because, well, like he's gonna stack a lot of defense from doing this, but he's a bigger target as he can actually damage my whole team. Whereas unmasked, he can really only hit one character, which I don't care too much about. And I mean, I'm gonna get Illuminated Destiny like crazy anyway. So it's kind of just spam specials over and over until he finally falls over. There we go. And then do the same to this guy after landing healing immunity, which actually he still has, he absolutely never took a turn. So pretty easy kill here. And at least I'm doing good damage on him because he doesn't stack the defense. Alright, let's see what he's got in the back. It should be the other, well, it should be Night Sisters, it should be the other First Order team, and Geos and Grievous, I believe. Unless Grievous was up top already. That might be the case, yeah it is. So which one am I missing from the list here? It's the Mon Mothma team. Yeah. Did I even write that down? I think I did, yeah. I just never assigned a counter to it. I've just got like a sheet on the side with the teams that I was planning to use that I fill out. So look at that Daka there, Relic 8, right? So you would think, wow, that's his pride and joy, his favorite character in his entire roster with the crit avoidance arrow, not to be underestimated. I guess he really wanted to beat that assault battle, and then she's got 58 speed. It's like, yes, she has very awesome health, and she gains turn meter when people are killed and stuff, but I mean, you would think you could squeeze out a little bit more over there, but I guess not. The zombie as well, only 23 speed, so these were the kind of characters I was referring to. And I think Talzin as well is probably like 18 speed. I mean, this is just... like, I don't think it's a strategy to make people underestimate the team. I think it's just a genuine lack of farming mods. So, still a Relic 8 Daka, still gotta kill that. So I'll have to be careful what I do against her. But, yeah. So here, I want to use CLS. I don't necessarily need to go bottom, but I might as well just start moving on there. Take a couple teams out and then probably go for the Night Sisters because they're like the sort of the question mark if I'll be able to take that out cleanly. Because again, I don't want to underestimate the team. Okay. Do we have any chance of getting to full protection here is going to be the question. I think CLS is there. Chewie should be there now. C3PO looks close. Should be a 59. Yep. After a week of LSTB, I need to remember that a basic here just hits once. So he's still got foresight. Let's, I guess, put this on JKL. Yeah, it doesn't look very foresighty, does it? Still 2 turns until his direct focus. Oops. That's not good. There's another 5, okay. Yeah, they're just not taking any turns. I keep going. I guess this is another team where he has almost no speed. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I don't think I can, to be honest. There's the first kill on Newt. I've got some foresight on my end, but all of Grievous's attacks go through it, so that's not great. I think I'll just finish him off, to be honest. Maybe there's another team I have that can get some of that going. Or was the feat just actually, like, you might be laughing at me at this point, but wasn't the feat just put up the foresights? Because that I've already long done. It should be entirely complete. That might actually be it. Just put foresight up, not get evades. Man, I've been doing conquest. These damn game modes. Mixing it all up. Let's see, it was foresights, wasn't it? Usually I realize these things after the battle. Yeah, it was. Okay. After the battle, not during. This time it actually came up. Well, fortunately, I think I still got 60 there. I kind of clicked it away quickly. Anyway, okay, let's do the geos next. Now, I know a lot of people like to undersize this one really hard with Vader. My Vader does not have such great offense. Actually, like, he still has a pleb square, because I just haven't been able to get a better one. So he's not that amazing. So I like to bring his buddies, make sure he gets the job done. Maybe if I had R8 Vader, I'd feel more comfortable, but like this, I don't. Also, like in this case, I wouldn't have been able to outspeed him, because he has a decent speed GBA, it seems. Anyway, Force Crush. Go into Merciless and see what I can do about picking off. Let's probably do Sunfac because he counters. Or actually, Brute is not a bad idea. Let's do that one. So typically a lot of people do GBA, but I like to do the last saber throw on him. So the Force Crush is for Sunfac because he counters. Then you do this one. Soldier goes down to 1 basic. Spy, I thought was gonna die there, but I guess he didn't. That still didn't get him. I guess I can crush. Should put me at full. There we go. Kinda did need the help a bit here. As you can see, the offense is a bit lacking. Even for me, it's like adjusting a bit. Because I used to have the crit damage modding. But yeah, I needed those mods elsewhere. So next fight I want to do is the Mon Mothma team with my Geos. I didn't write down a counter because it was a somewhat tragic one. I guess they're not even worth writing down for me. They're not one of my strongest teams, but they get the job done. So far anyway. So whenever you do Geos versus Mon Mothma, the focus is always to pick off characters that do not get revived first, because it reduces obviously their overall damage output and the threat that they might bring to your team. So one thing I can also do before that is to try to land an ability block on Lando. Though I think Mon Mothma is going to move first and she might actually cleanse me, cleanse them. Let's see if that happens, because I don't remember. Just do a basic here to max spy. I thought I would get a bit closer there. Yes, so she cleanses the rebel fighters, just not Captain Han Solo here. No need for me to waste the cleanse. Let's do a basic for spy. Let's control that one. Pick off Lando. Now get into a loop with Biggs for a bit, potentially. It was very brief this time, so quite happy about that. Means I can use my revive thing to actually heal here and just keep going on Wedge. And you just kind of want to save Biggs until last. Especially with Wedge still around, he puts the defense down and helps the loop to stay pretty strong. It's nicer to hit Biggs when there isn't really anyone besides that little dude in the back to assist him. So this is just going to be a counter to death loop, where hopefully I win. Spy goes next, so I should get a good special in. There we go. So still full health, as Geos do. And then it leaves me with JML against the Night Sisters and my Bounty Hunters against his. I was kind of trying to figure out a way where I could risk it, but I mean I can. Like, I'm sure I can put something together here that can still take out the Bounty Hunter team. But I really shouldn't. I should just throw in the Bounty Hunters here. So because I have that Django Zeta, the main annoyance is that, like, despite them having 2 lives, I will permanently kill. So that's not too great in this scenario. Usually very handy. So I'll just have to be super careful and really try to get the kills with Django without me risking to actually lose the battle, because I'm trying so hard to get Django kills. I hope this battle does not make me rage quit from ever doing feats, because I have that feeling about it. Okay, let's see if I can just rocket out Boba. Of course not. Put up a taunt and ability block him. So the question here is always like, does Django actually get the last shot in? Looks like a no, but at least I have another chance, so... Let's just stun this guy. Oof, that was way closer to a kill than I thought I was gonna be. Which means Dengar won't be able to throw his grenades. Unless they can heal Boba a bit. I don't know if I want to risk this. But I probably should, considering I need to get some control over their team, so I'm gonna do it. Even if it kills. It's just a gear 11 Dengar, so I was hoping he wouldn't, but I guess he did, so that's 1 down where Django didn't do anything. Oh man, I'm looking at this team and it's just question marks all over. Can I double basic the Mandalorian without him dying? I hope, but I don't know. His health looks low, so let's not risk it and go for Django. But then if I do that, the question is, can Django double basic the Mandalorian? I love feats. Feats are good. Let's go for this guy. Maybe now I feel more comfortable. Please don't. Yeah, it's all about the crits, like does he crit or not. Okay, that's at least 1 kill with Django. And thank you, Dengar, for your fantastic unique that just ruined another chance. So I think I would actually aim for the execute here just to get those 3 buffs off of him, and I don't think it will kill. Please don't kill. Thank you. And then just let Django get the kill next. No, dude. It's like everything's working against me here. Come on. Yes, okay, that's great. This really should not be such a roller coaster. It's just a couple bounty hunters. It's not a complicated profession. Yeah, I should have maybe done the burn so that Django could actually stand a chance at getting the kill here. Don't know if that's gonna count, but I was done. Cat was gonna move before Django, and I think Boba too, so that wasn't gonna happen. Let's see, did I get more than 1 kill, because it looked like it was 1. Awesome, I got 3. I'm happy with that. And I should really claim this before I don't make enough progress on the other one. So I really only need 2 kills next time. But it has to be Django, that's gonna be the tricky part. Okay, so we're gonna start by dispelling that. And I don't want to do the ability blocks now, because I've literally just gotten 4 of them. Doesn't really make sense. So calling Qui-Gon Jinn to assist is nice because he gains turn meter on his basic, or has a chance to. So I'll probably use him as the target there. Does this cleanse? I honestly don't even remember right now. Probably not. Let's go with not. Okay, that's 2 kills. Done. I don't want your plague. And what's nice about bringing Old Ben as well is that he's got the evasion down to put on Asajj in case she starts being super annoying. So I'm gonna drop some protection banners in doing this whole thing, but I think it'll be worth it. No need to use that special. Let's get Asajj out of here first. Nice, that was awesome. Let's do this for now. See if I can get to Daka. It's still good damage this way. Okay, awesome, got her down. Her being called to assist might strip some of my protection, but not a big deal. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with it. Glad I ended up bringing the other dudes. And glad I did not use bounty hunters because dicey. With a relic boss it would be different. I'd feel more comfortable, but haven't been able to prioritize that. So fleets, he also always does the same. Okay, let's hope we can get this down in one go. That's a crit, so that's almost a guaranteed win already. Awesome. Ability block on the Rebel Y-Wing. And now we use this special to boost the turn meter on both ships. And I can do a special here. AoE to heal up a bit. Call in Xanadu Blood. Call the assist and probably kill that guy. Or fall a bit short and do it now. Pass the turn and maybe get a kill. Awesome. So beautiful 66, which is actually pretty rare for me with this one. Usually it's a 65 or 64. And then we do some Galactic Republic stuff here. With blow, and I don't think I need more. Unless their TFP is going to be super annoying, but we'll have to see. So same question I usually have here is kind of like, who do you hit? If you hit Vader, you force this guy to taunt. If you hit him, he starts with a burning. Neither of which is great. And TFP you obviously don't want to hit because he's going to put up Foresight. So against this lineup there's not really a good starting option. And I typically just tend to go for Vader, because if you hit TIE Bomber he's going to burn earlier. And then Vader still makes him taunt, so it's better to just take less damage from Vader by putting the offense down, if that makes sense. Like you see, that did very little. And now I can do this. Hopefully land some dazes there. Thinking if I want to risk the AoE, I think I probably do, considering their capital ship is about to go anyway. And get a small chance there to kill TFP, which I did get. And actually almost kill the entire fleet before the first reinforcement. And then I get to call in Flow now, which should top up 5s, and the Y-Wing. And kill. This might just be the new approach, 68. Very clean fleet. For a total score of 2671, obviously dropped a bit with Geos. Maybe some other things, I don't remember. But considering what he kept for offense, I'm pretty happy with that. Fortunately for him, yeah, it's just like, it's a mod game and also a bit of counters that he just doesn't do well. He tends to use Galactic Legends on General Skywalker and Darth Revan, and that's, yeah, just not gonna cut it. I guess in this case he tried something else, might have been Vader, but he also likes to do Vader against Rey. So that's a weird thing to me. If you look at the modding that he does and also his Grand Arena history, actually he has some really good counters that I don't think I would be able to pull off. And, well, Vader versus Rey I can do, but like there were a couple of other things where I was just like, wow, how do you do that one? That looks pretty good. I haven't seen it before. But then he has such poor modding and such strange choices that, yeah, makes for a pretty unusual player. Anyway, that was my round. I hope you learned something new. For me, it was definitely a good reminder with the Troopers versus SEE to be careful about Dooku. And yeah, pretty happy with fleets that went quite well. So hope you had a good round, and I'll see you for the finals.